So obviously we've talked about the Commonwealth Games. Fast forward to 2015. I'm guessing your training carried on being pretty consistent after the Games. You didn't have a massive come down.
No, I had a little bit of time off, but learnt from my mistake in London really, and didn't want to do that again. Me and Sonny, obviously, going back to the training that we'd done sort of pre-games, carried on post-games, and beginning of December. No, it wasn't even beginning of December. It was like literally right before Christmas. We were like talking all the time. I still wasn't working. We were talking all the time. We want to do something. What are we going to do? I'm like, let's go abroad and do some training. I think the girls were going out, so the British girls were going out to America. No, they were going to the US, I think. Right. And me and Sonny wanted to go. And we spoke to Tommy, and it was going to cost $5,500 each or something like. We haven't got that kind of money to just spend on going training. Do you know what I mean? What can we do? So we got talking ideas, and we decided at first we were going to get in Sonny's car, and we were going to get a bag of clothes and kit bags, and we were just going to drive around and go training places. Yeah, let's do that. And that's going to cost money as well, though. How can we do it so it's not going to cost nothing? Yeah. So we were on the phone like 2-3 times a day, every day for like a week. Just like, what are we going to do? Oh, I've had this idea, I've had this idea. Then we decided that, well, we'll do like a proper tour. So, alright, but that's still going to cost money. And then we come up with like, well, we'll do it for charity. And
get sponsors in.
Yeah, we got sponsors involved. We spoke to Benjamin Banks from SBD. We were both sponsored by Pure Pharma at the time, so we spoke to Pure Pharma. Kitbox done some stuff for us. We were very lucky that Sonny sponsored Jeff Dovey, who's absolute top bloke, helped us out as well. We had lots and lots and lots of help from lots of companies and people, and we got in touch with 17 different boxes, and we went around CrossFit boxes. We did 17 boxes in 16 days in the world's biggest camper van.
Where'd you get the camper van from?
It was a company called, I can't remember what they're called, they're in Bristol.
They lent you it, I'm guessing?
Well, they didn't lend it to us, no. We were lucky enough, Jeff, his side of the sponsorship was he rented the camper van for us. And it was like the Bentley of camper vans, like, you know, leather seats, they were swiveled round, gas, you know, it was, my bed was electric, come from the ceiling. And it was really good. We raised like $5,000 for Healthy Heroes doing that. And it was just a real good experience. We started in Cardiff, went in 2 days in Cardiff, Taunton, Exeter, Southampton, Brighton, done a couple of stops in London, Cheltenham, Birmingham, Sheffield, Leeds, Manchester, you know, like we did it was proper good. It started off as we were just going to do, you know, just sort of like, not comfortable sessions, but, you know, like 80%, you know, just, it was like open session.
Yeah.
So anyone could come and train, just make a donation, buy some raffle tickets, we've got SBDs to go, we've got supplements to go, you know, all this. And
did the box pay anything for it, or was it just...
No, the box didn't pay anything for it. We just turned up and just, it was almost like a seminar, open training session.
Yeah.
And on the first day we were in Dragon CrossFit, power snatching to max, and we'll calm down a bit tomorrow. And then the next day we're in CrossFit Cardiff, we're doing max hand cleans and stuff like that. And it became a little bit of a thing, and just every day we just went to daily failure on something. I was attempting British snatch records, and Sonny was going for 200 kilo jerks off blocks because everyone was just buzzing for it, like, you know what I mean? And it was funny because like the first couple of stops we have like 10 people, and obviously then, like, you know what the CrossFit community movies, like someone puts on their Facebook, they're like, oh, we've just had these two guys down at the box and it was mint.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, Southampton had people getting the ferry from the Isle of Wight to come to like this day, like, do you know what I mean? There was like 60 people there. Like Kelly Friel, who runs CrossFit Southampton, like the place was absolutely packed out. It was a big box as well. Yeah, it was just nuts. Like, I can remember Reading.
That's a big gym, isn't it?
Well, it was the old gym
right.
then. We had like 3-4 people on a bar. Do you know what I mean? Because it was just like loads of people there, and it just went nuts. Coventry was my favourite boxer. A lot, like the guys took us out for Sunday dinner.
That's
Wells.
Run by ex-bootleg as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what me and Sonny came up with a thing like, if you've been in the Marines or your name is Mike, then you're statistically more likely to open a CrossFit box than anyone else. Like
his sister's actually on the youth development squad now, isn't she?
But Coventry was a strange one. There's loads of mad stories.
Yeah.
We got locked out of camper.
A lot of parking tickets.
Yeah, we got parking tickets in London.
Did you pay them?
We didn't at first, until the camper van hire company got in touch with us.
And said, pay your ticket.
It became a big thing. Like, you can obviously imagine, like the kind of diet that like me and Sonny have. Sharing a toilet in a camper van, like those big jokes with who's going to empty the toilet and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we got locked out. I had to break into the camper van. The key was in the ignition, the engine was running. We'd stopped in Brighton to have some food. It's probably mine and Sonny's favourite story of the old trip. We parked up outside CrossFit Connect. Right,
I've heard of that place.
CrossFit Connect. We parked up, and it was, by the time we were finishing in a box of a weekday, it was 8-9 o'clock. By the time we'd gone in, counted the money, separated it, put it in the little safe we've got written down how much that box had made, all that kind of stuff. Sorted out the raffle tickets, eaten, all that kind of thing. Then drive to the next box. Like Brighton was probably the longest drive. And we got there and we got to sleep. I can remember waking up in the morning and it was just freezing, and there was a temperature gauge and it was 1 degree in the camper van. And it was -2 outside. And I think for the first 20 minutes all we did was swear. So Sonny's at one end of the camper, on the other, and the only thing that was said between us was swear words, pretty much. And it was horrible to get up then and get changed and get the bars out and the weights out and get everything in there. And like the guys, we got in there and the guys were like, look, have a coffee, get warmed up kind of stuff. But obviously it's a box, it's like an old boat shed.
So it's freezing.
So it's a cold place. And bearing in mind, this is getting done end of January.
Yeah.
We'd sorted this whole tour out in a month. The route, we spoke to the boxes, all the sponsorship, everything sorted in a month. So we'd run out of gas in the middle of the night. Nice. So that's why the camper was so cold. So we then did the seminar, did the session at Box, like seminar training session. Found a garden centre in Brighton that sold calories, because there had to be certain tanks that you put in this camper. Went and bought like 3 of them, 75 quid's worth of gas, but that'll do us. So straight away we park up in like a garden centre. Park up in there. Sonny straight away. Boom, I'm having a tidy up. Sonny's banging up a spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
And made a brew and that. We sat down, literally just sat down to eat tea. Knock at the door. Lads, you're gonna have to move the camper. We're locking the car park. What? Yeah, we're locking the car park. So Sonny sat in the back of the camper at the table, like trying to hold cups of tea on with his toes and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
And you're moving it around.
And keep over the plates. And I'm trying to drive around Brighton, trying to find like somewhere for us to park up and have our food. So we park up at the on a little street in front of some bungalows, and we'd had our tea and Sonny had had a little sleep, and I've been playing Football Manager. Ben Watson knows how much I love Football Manager, and shame to admit I used to smoke at the time.
Yeah.
So I've got out the campus to have a smoke. Sonny's got out, have a stretch with his legs or whatever. I'd turned the ignition on because all the cabinets, like, you know, got condensation in the window. So because we've come out the back door, it's like a safety mechanism on campus, isn't it? As I've come out the back door, Sonny's come out, and I've just turned around to say, "Don't shut that door," and he shut the door, and I've heard the central locking.
Yeah.
So the camper's running. We can't get in the camper van. Yeah. What are we gonna do? I start flipping.
Yeah.
I'm going nuts. Sonny's just laughing.
Yeah.
Sonny, what are you laughing at? Can't get in the camper, all that stuff's in there. It's running. We can't get in. We're gonna have to call a locksmith or something. Do you know what I mean? So I start laughing then, but it's not a happy, this is funny laugh.
Yeah.
This is, oh my God, what are we going to do laugh.
Yeah.
This is going to cost us lots of money. So me being me, I've got to be able to break into this somehow. So I'm trying things, windows and stuff. I remember there's 2 windows on the roof. One above the cab and one above my bed. And my bed was electric, and it was right up against the ceiling, so I couldn't get in that way. So I'm on the roof. Sonny, get me a stick! Like this, still flipping now, I'm struggling to get in this camper. Sonny goes in someone's garden and breaks his thing. Now this must look dead weird.
Yeah.
We're outside someone's house,
Trying to break into
a camper van. So I'm trying to. I'd already tried to lift the one above my bed, and I think I got it mostly open and realised that the bed was up and broken the latches. So I'm at the one above the cab. Sonny, give me a stick. So Sonny's got me a stick now, and I've like prized it open a little bit, and I'm shoving this stick in, trying to knock the latches off. And I've wrecked all the foam seal around the window and things. I've managed to get one of the latches off, and I can't get the other one, and I've dropped the stick and it's gone inside. I'm raging. Sonny's Snapchatting me, laughing his head off. Just taking videos of me trying to break into this camper. Get me another stick. We managed to get in. Off we go. But it was
emotional.
Probably a lot funnier afterwards than it is me telling the story now. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was good, and that kick-started my training. That